we go back to the garden to the very first sin. And you remember Adam and Eve sin after Eve listens to the serpent and Adam listens to Eve. And then they're ashamed. They hide from God. They try to cover themselves up. God calls them out. And Adam finally says, we were afraid. We covered ourselves. And God's response is a question. Who told you? Who told you that you were naked? How did you come to figure out that that was even a thing? That was then embarrassing? Who told you? Think of the power of that question. Who told you? If you believed it, if you acted on it, if you repeated it to someone else, think of the power you just gave what that someone else just told you. Who would you trust more than God to tell you about how to please God? You can catch that's what's happened, right? Eve has this conversation with the serpent, and Adam has this conversation with Eve, and they both defer to believing what someone else says about God and God's commandments. When Adam and Eve both had direct access to God, they believed someone else instead of believing God, instead of going to the source of God alone. So we want a question that will help us to work through any situation connected to false teaching and false doctrine. There it is. Who told you? Who told us? Who is it that's saying this? Sets the foundation for us to be able to handle anything that comes our way.